Voila! It is the Breakup Podcast again. Am I so excited? Of course, you know, it's your boy Advancements, all right? And we're here to give you the side of truth like you've never seen it before. It's yet another episode, and I am thrilled with joy, same as the crew over here, you know, to give you the best of this particular episode. Now, basically, before we kick in, let me tell you this. If you are a Nigerian and your earning rate is just 100,000 naira, or probably you're actually earning the minimum wage, you are poor. Yes, you heard me. You are poor. But then you are absolutely not totally poor. Let me put it that way. Yeah, you are absolutely not totally poor. But then it then happens that we are in a country where a lot of youths are lamenting, and the bedrock of any successful man or woman out there is about how much money they have at their disposal to spend. Now, if I say if you earn 100K, you are poor, what then happens to those who don't have jobs? Maybe you should go and see your pastor for, some sort of spiritual consultation. But that's not why we're here. Straight right into action. I'm not here alone. We're going to be dissecting how an average Nigerian can make do with a menial income. You're earning below the minimum wage, you're earning the minimum wage or slightly above the minimum wage, and you just find it difficult to get by. It just looks like your village people are always on transit with you everywhere you go. This is how you get to know the side of truth. And like I said, I'm not doing it alone. We have the delectable. Of course, you know him, I know him, we celebrate him. He's one of us. Solar Speaks himself.
Thank you.
The spoken word poet, the men's mental health guru, songwriter, he's a singers generally. So basically,
Right.
You've seen him in our previous episode. He's here again yet as a crew member to divulge the best of his creative mind and his side of truth to us. And to his right, we have the entrepreneur, the delectable content creator herself, Ade Doing. Thank you for being on set with us.
Thank you for having me.
It's so good to have you. And then to her right, we have Alfred Femi Alamu, who happens to be a pastor, an entrepreneur, and a life coach. It's so good to have you, sir.
Thank you so
Your
much.
white shirt is looking spoofy. Maybe you borrow me after the set.
Thank you.
Okay, now straight right into action. Let me start from you, Solar Speaks, yeah?
Okay.
I said it earlier that if an average Nigerian would probably earn 100,000 naira, as at what the economy is seeing right now, they are poor. So tell me if I'm wrong, if they are actually poor. Let's start from there. Are they really poor?
So I'm gonna say maybe you put it differently so you're not dragged, but yeah, that's the truth. In the grand scheme of things, you're unfortunately poor.
Unfortunately, you be the one that will be dragged because you added unfortunately. It sounded very pitiful. But then,
Because that's
how
the reality.
can now
No, the
now
truth
let's
is the
rephrase?
truth.
That's the truth.
How can an average Nigerian who's possibly earning a minimum wage, the minimum wage right now, this is
Okay.
about 77,000 naira.
Yeah.
Now, for the minimum wage, we have a lot of people actually earning below that. But then let's use the minimum wage as a yardstick. So,
Yep.
as an average Nigerian worker working in an office or an organization earning the minimum wage,
Okay.
how can they scale up? What can they do to be better?
Okay, so I'm going to try as much as possible to speak from that perspective.
Okay.
Right. So the first thing I would say is, okay, you're earning the minimum wage, which means you have a job, right? I would say to a large extent, you can keep that for sustainability.
Okay.
But the truth, like I said
Use
earlier
and
on,
see front first.
it's use and see front.
Okay.
It's definitely not enough. You're going to be frustrated eventually, right? So what you want to do is live within your means.
Okay.
There's always what to do with what you have,
Yeah.
right? So make sure you're not living a fake life.
Okay.
Do not get pressured by people who you don't even know how they're making their own money.
Okay.
So whilst you have that, you have the minimum wage, which means you are giving value in some way and you're
Okay.
getting paid at the end of every month.
Okay.
Now, make sure that is intact. But
Okay.
whilst that is intact, you want to ensure that you are not being complacent. You're not just there. You're using that to see road, like he said, while also projecting for something better. Because eventually, life is going to catch up with you, and that minimum wage will be your end.
Okay. So now, back to you, Mr. Femi.
Yeah.
It was like life is going to end and catch up with all of them, not me. But now, from your perspective, do you really think an average Nigerian
Yeah.
who is earning below 100k or 100k or possibly the minimum wage exactly, which is not even up to 100k, do you really think they can scale up? Because he was talking about maybe they use and see front, maybe they use work on themselves. But then the question is, can they really see front?
Yeah, like the good book says that we should not despise days of little beginning.
Okay, minimum wage is the little beginning.
The fact
Okay.
that you are living, you are earning below the minimum wage is
Okay.
something. At least you have
A leverage.
something. You have a leverage. You have something to fall back on.
Okay,
There is nobody on earth that has nothing to offer. Everybody has something, whether you are earning income or you don't have income at the moment that you feel. But I believe you have an income. You have not just put attention to that.
Okay.
The truth of the matter is there is something called the 3 M's of money,
okay,
which is making money.
all right,
The first M is making money. The second one is managing money. The third one is maximizing what you have managed by multiplying it.
okay,
Now, a whole lot of people make money, but not everybody knows how to manage whatever it is that they are making.
okay,
And that is where the problem starts.
okay,
Do you understand? You are earning 50,000 naira, but your expenses
okay,
is 80,000 naira.
okay,
That's a problem. It's not village people. It's your problem because you don't know where your money goes. So for you to know where your money goes,
Okay.
you need to have what we call budget.
budgeting.
You understand? That
Okay.
helps you to manage your finance.
Okay.
In as much as you have budget, you know, okay, what you should spend what on.
Okay.
You need to understand what your wants are from what your needs are.
Okay.
A whole lot of people borrow or live to impress other people.
Okay.
And that's the reason why they are at the level they are currently.
Okay.
Now, if you are able to manage your money effectively, the next thing is looking for ways to multiply that money because why? 2 good incomes is better than 1.
Okay.
I believe, with that viewpoint of mine, I have been able to.
Well, I will not. It got me, but I will not say I'm totally gotten. Yeah, but
okay.
This is it. This is Nigeria, for instance.
Yes.
Okay.
As you dey plan, Nigeria dey plan for you.
That's the reality.
It's good to budget. It's good to plan. Now, let me come back to you. Are they doing? Realistically,
Okay.
we have a lot of billionaires now, a lot of people who are successful. We've heard their stories. I don't understand mentioning names. People will tell you that I became a billionaire and my starting capital was 200 naira. Some will say it's 5,000 naira I had when I started my
Yeah.
business. No problem. We wish you well. Thank God you are where you are now. Now, we're talking about the people who are literally on the streets of Nigeria. So many graduates pumping out every year. And no job in sight, no capital. Let's talk about even start any minimum wage. Now, my question is this. Do you now think someone who is possibly earning the minimum wage can actually save, based on what he said, can actually manage and multiply his income to become somebody substantial in life in the shortest time possible? In a